Hey guys, a time recently in my life where I've had to get better practice at holding my tongue has been at the end of the year at my job as a teacher. So as some teachers are here and might know, the end of the year can be pretty stressful. Grades are due and you got people asking for extra credit. Please give me something. And then you have people that aren't necessarily very happy with their final grades. And that happened to me at work. I wish it didn't happen, but that was the case. I found myself on a Zoom parent meeting with a very disgruntled parent. Probably the most hostile conversation that I think I've been in a professional environment. And God helped me hold my tongue. I think I could have done a little better. But through that scenario and reflecting on it, I realized that really to hold your tongue is actually harder after the fact. For example, talking with my coworkers afterwards and they're like, yeah, that guy was ridiculous. I can't believe him, and just kind of berating the father, and maybe people that would give me some sympathy and kind of siding with them. I found that those complaints, I really need to hold my tongue on complaining. Because as you complain, it really doesn't help. What it does is it just digs deeper and you go down, down, and down. Maybe to bitterness or anger or frustration. It does not solve anything. So really guarding my tongue, I found in that scenario was to guard my heart. A funny thing is I went outside after this meeting or around the scenario and I said, God, I just need your wisdom. I was praying and my daughter came out. Said, hey daddy, I've got a verse for you. I just looked at her. She really has never done this before. And she said, wisdom, Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for it is a wellspring of life. Wisdom, Proverbs 4:23. That's all. And then she left and went back inside. And I was listening. I was definitely paying attention. I had just prayed, God, I need your wisdom. But I was thinking more like, how do I dodge this bullet and then make the best of this scenario? And God was like, you need to guard your heart. Protect the core. Focus on me. That's how you're going to navigate this trial. It's not that you can maneuver better than the next guy and you can have wisdom and success here. Wisdom was to focus on Christ and to be secure in Him. I mentioned this in my phone fellowship with my community group, and a friend said, hey, would you like a devotion I have on Proverbs 4:23? I said, yeah, for sure. I could take anything right now. And as I was reading it, it talked about to really guard your heart. Above all else, guard your heart, for it's a wellspring of life. You need to do the next things in the following verses. And one of them is verse 24 that says to put perversity and corrupt talk far from your mouth. If you're really going to guard your heart, you take that corrupt talk that's welling up and you push it far away. You don't let it get a hold. It references James 3. James 3 talks about your tongue being a small rudder that drives the whole ship wherever it wants to go, or a bit that's put in a horse's mouth directing the whole horse, a small spark that catches a whole entire forest on fire. It says that your tongue can catch your whole life on fire, fire from hell. And as I read that, I mean, it's a little scary, but it's true that if I don't guard my tongue, I can set my life on fire. Because when I don't guard my tongue, I let down the protection of my heart. I let other thoughts, other influences come in and start to drive my decisions. And that's really dangerous. It can lead to bitterness. It can lead to make me a hollow Christian and then therefore ineffective for Christ. So guarding my tongue is directly tied to guarding my heart and fulfilling what I think God has called me to do.